And we will immediately throw you into Madrid, where Boccherini spent a lot of his time. And he wrote music about Madrid, the sounds of Madrid. And 200 years later, Luciano Berio wrote an arrangement of this. And one of the things that sounded in Madrid was that a signal when you were not allowed to be outdoors anymore. And you would hear like a marching band on distance, coming closer and closer, and then they pass your balcony where you are standing, and then they disappear and slowly gets softer. And so, wonderful piece, 6 minutes long. After that, you will hear Brahms' violin concerto. In every composer, they want to write, of course, symphonies, they want to write oratoriums and requiems, but they also want to write for solo instruments. Often, piano or violin. And Brahms' violin concerto is a masterpiece, loved by everyone. And it takes a superstar to perform it. And we have one. Yes, one of the greatest violinists on the planet, really superstar. And I hope that you will sit comfortably because she will knock you out. And then you go to intermission and take a glass of champagne and recover. And then you come back and you will meet this wonderful Gabriella Smith that we fell in love with and her music. And how often have not you asked yourself that you would have wished to meet with Einstein or Marie Curie or Beethoven and Mozart? Now you have the chance talking to a composer in the flesh. And then we will end the concert with Ravel's Daphnis and Chloe. And the history of music and literature and film is, of course, based on love stories. Daphne and Chloe is one of them, Romeo and Juliet, Tristan and Isolde, Orpheus and Eurydice, and so on. And this is a ballet music. The ballet was not a success, but the music, oh la la. He wrote two suites, and this is the second suite. And it starts with that you will hear Daphnis. He sleeps outside a cave, and you will hear one of the most magnificent descriptions of a sunrise and how nature comes to life. Then he wakes up, he sees Chloe that he thinks that he has lost, and they start to dance together, and you hear pan and strings in this beautiful flute solo that every one of you will recognize when it comes. And then we will end with the Bacchanale, where Stockholm Philharmonic, Esa-Pekka Salonen goes bananas, crazy and wild. And if you not are on your feet after the last chord, then there's something wrong with you. Isn't this a great concert?
Sounds great to me. And with this, please join us in welcoming the magnificent Esa-Pekka Salonen.